welcome to GB News. Good to see you this morning. First of all, what do you make of Sweden's application to join NATO?
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Paul, Isabel. I think it comes as good news. I think Europe and the West as a whole is waking up to the threat of Russia and other threats around the world, such as China, and putting more emphasis on the element of defence in government policy. Sweden is following Finland's lead in this. The Finnish Parliament will meet today, where they'll ratify Finland's entry into NATO. I don't expect that will be very difficult. I think it will be. I think it might take time because a lot of MPs will want to get their airtime in the Finnish Parliament to discuss it. But I think it will pass with a very, very large majority, and Sweden's following suit as well.
Of course, the whole sort of reason that President Putin gave for his invasion into Ukraine was because of this fear of NATO creeping up to his border. And the irony in all of this has been much, discussed, is that he's now more encircled than NATO than he was before. I mean, assuming this all goes through. Is there a danger that we're provoking the bear by expanding NATO when it was a stated cause of this invasion into Ukraine?
Well, it's certainly true that President Putin has made a tremendous rob for his own back in all of this. If Finland and Sweden, or any other country for that matter, wish to join NATO, they are sovereign nations. It is their right to do so. We had North Macedonia join NATO just a couple of years ago. That went very well, and they're an asset to our alliance, as will Finland and Sweden be. So this has been triggered by Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine. That is the only reason why Finland and Sweden are upending decades or centuries worth of neutrality on the world stage. That is the only reason why they're doing it. It's Vladimir Putin's fault, essentially, that they're doing it.
He's calling it a mistake. Should we be worried about him? Is that a threat? What can he do?
I do not believe that Vladimir Putin will want to risk war directly with NATO. That will be World War III. I don't think he wants to do that, which is why, predominantly NATO is a defence alliance. It's not an offence alliance. And for that reason, we will only trigger Article 5 of NATO, of the treaty, if Finland or Sweden, or for anyone else for that matter in NATO, is invaded. Unless Russia invades Finland, Russia has nothing to fear.
Right.
Okay. We have to leave it there. Tom